Hey, this is Tiffany with Self Reliant Voice. I am shocked, and I had to share this with you. So I had applied for a home equity loan with Georgia's own credit union, and it's been going on for about 2 months, and it just seems to be taking forever. And today is closing day. We're supposed to be closing at 3 o'clock, and then I get an email from the processor saying that they can't. I guess we can't close today because I have cryptocurrency that I did not report to the IRS and that I needed to validate it before we proceed. And so you only have to report crypto that you actually sell or trade. You don't have to report it if you're just holding and purchasing. That's it. And that's all I've done since last year. I've just been purchasing and holding it. So I wrote back to her and I said, no, I didn't have to report it, because I didn't sell anything and I was just holding it. And I said, is there a form I can fill out? Is there something I need to waive? Is there, how can we get around it? And then she says, oh, you don't have to do anything manual. All you got to do is just click on this link and it takes you to the IRS website where you can validate it. So I click on the link and they want my 24-word password to my cold wallet. That's not the same as wanting to know the earnings that you make on it so they can tax it, like how they do with stocks and things like that. That's not the same thing. You want my password to my cold wallet so that way the IRS can actually have access to my private currency. So this is them telling me that they want me to verify my crypto wallet. And when I click on here, it redirects me to this, where the IRS wants my self-custody wallet with my 24 password to be able to access my private information on my cold wallet for crypto, which is the whole purpose on why you own crypto, is so that way they can't have access to it. It's I'm a mortgage processor. I've been doing, or no, I'm sorry, I'm a mortgage underwriter, and I do quality assurance reviews for mortgages, and I've been doing that for 24 years. I have never I have never seen them do that before. We do not audit loans for that. We don't validate cryptocurrency like that unless they're being used for assets, and then even at that, they have to be liquidated and then transferred into a US currency, a checking account, something like that, in order to be able to use them as for closing. So you don't have to actually validate them and get the password to somebody's cold wallet in order to be able to get a loan. So I wrote back to her and I said, no, I'm not giving you my password, and I'm not giving the IRS my password to my cold wallet, because that's my privacy in case the IRS decides that they want to turn off my bank account or roll out a social credit score, and my social credit score is too low and I can't get a loan, or I can't drive out of my city because of these 15-minute cities, or whatever other tyrannical garbage they want to try to push. I'm not falling for it. And so I told her, I said, look, if we can't get around this, then you can go ahead and cancel my loan and I will try another bank or another credit union that's not requiring it, because again, I've been in the mortgage industry for so long. We don't look at this stuff. So I don't know if this is something that they're newly rolling out or if they're doing it just through the Georgia Owns Credit Union. I don't know, but I wanted to make you aware of it. Do not give up your privacy at all. If you own cryptocurrency, if you own gold and silver, anything that gives you privacy, do not give it up, period. And with them trying to roll out this social credit score, this digital ID stuff that they're trying to roll out, and all of us know about it, all of us have heard about it, but it's becoming more and more real the more as things progress. And so we cannot fold under situations like this. We cannot give them the access to our privacy at all, period, because we can't do that. So look, I'm trying to look for another job because the Holy Spirit gave me a dream and it said that I'm about to lose my job. So I'm looking for another job. All of the jobs that I'm seeing on Indeed are to train AI to take your job. So they have positions in the mortgage industry to train AI on all of the mortgage underwriting guidelines and things like that. I don't care how much you're paying to be able to take my job, to be able to take other people's job that is in my same industry. And so I would tell you the same thing. If you are tempted to get a job that is training AI to take your job, that's stupid. That is straight up stupid that we would do something like that just for money, because it's only going to be temporary. You're only going to get paid that 40, 50 bucks an hour to be able to train AI until you completely don't have a job at all. So then just don't fall for stuff like that. And we have to become more aware of what we're doing and not giving up our rights and not giving up our privileges and being able to live freely, because the more and more we give up our freedoms, the more and more they're going to keep taking them from us. So keep your eyes open, be diligent, and share information as you come across it.